Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater here, and today we're going to read episode 81 of Trailer Park Warlock. This is, as always, the Trailer Park Warlock commentary videos where y'all can hang out with me while I read it with y'all. You can hear me say some funny voices, give y'all some ideas of what I think about when I'm making these episodes. Alright, well, let's get started. Blue Bull? Come in, Blue Bull. You there? Don't sandbag on me. We got ourselves a situation. Now what? So we're opening here with Darla. We get to hear her do some trucker lingo. Loud and clear, that you again, Rubber Duck? Blue Bull, watch that back door. You got a short before a whole mess of trouble comes your way. So, Rubber Duck is a reference to, I don't know if you've heard the song Convoy. It's like an old 70s song, I think. Almost went greasy side up back here. Every lane's lit up like a gumball factory, chasing after a real big smokestack. You need to pull into Lollipop Lane before this beast catches you off guard, sister. I wanted to have an episode where we finally kind of get to see Darla at work, because we always see her trucking, but we never really get to see, like, what that's like. And so I figured we'd open up this episode to sort of give that opportunity. I swear, Rubber Duck, if you're on another West Coast turnaround, I'm going to have to report you. I'm sober October, sister. Come on back. We look in the rearview mirror and we see something on the road. Can't quite make it out yet. The hell? Squawk. Crash, screech. So we got like a giant creature here running down the road. Some helicopters in the background. Darla looks out the window. Blue Bull? Blue Bull, come on back. Trailer Park Warlock, the Temple of Hidden Suns. And that is a reference to something that's going to happen in a little bit. Excuse me. Rumble. I see a sign for Pueblo. Rumble. Let's see. Somebody did not get their mill from the Frosty King. Rumble. It's Erees. Oh, wow, Erees. Let's do that again. Thump. This big creature sits down. I never really used the Deep Forest Second Chariot much in my deck, but I'm using him all the time now. So that's what enlightening means. We can make all the cards real? Yeah. Nate, Bernie, your training nears completion. Soon you will no longer play the game of tarot, but live the game of tarot. Now let us dismount and continue in accord with the heavens. We have arrived at a site of great power. The world's ley lines gather here at this moment for the opportunity to manifest your will. This is where you are tasked with building the temple. Embrace now your will to choice. So we're at the Frosty King. Basically, the implication here is that the Frosty King has been this, like... I don't know if you remember this in a couple... way back in the beginning of the season, but... the very last episode of that 3-part, when Erees comes into Colorado, when Jake and his class get back from Antarctica, there's this moment where when they're like teleporting back, you kind of see these little weird abstract symbols for all these places, and it's like Mauritania, Giza, Stonehenge, stuff like that. And so Frosty King was the last one of that group, so the implication here is whatever's going on with the site that Frosty King's on, it's some ancient site of power. I've got Ice Star Temple. I like the Temple of Hidden Suns. That's what I got. How do we choose? I don't use temple cards. I got Golden High Priestess Temple. I say we choose Temple of Hidden Suns because it's the biggest number of our 3 cards. Yeah, mine's 17. Mine's 2. Well, okay. The Temple of Hidden Sun's a pretty good card in the right deck build. Works for me. Me too. If a decision has been reached, then let the will to invocation take hold, dear Emperor Souls. Time is short, and the armies of the adult will be upon us if we do not hasten our progress. We're ready, Mr. Erees. So Candace puts this card down here. We choose the Temple of Hidden Suns. A wise choice, Candace. And so we don't really often get to look real up close at the tarot cards, so that was something I wanted to do with this particular point in the story. So, major card 19, which is in reference to the Sun card and the major arcana of the tarot. Temple of Hidden Suns. Once per turn, you may play an arcana from your hand or top of your deck for free. What all that means, I could not entirely tell you because I myself do not entirely understand the rules of this game that I made up. But basically, I mean, an Arcana card is a kind of tarot card, and I guess it's I don't know, it might be a pretty good card. I'd need to know what the other cards in the deck are. And I haven't written the rules for every single card in this game. I mean, you get to play a card from your hand or your deck for free. That seems pretty good. A wise choice to you all. The new Aeon will be fortunate to have you. Now let's begin the invocation. As we performed with the Deep Forest Second Chariot, make the unreal take shape. So, they're basically doing an intention circle, like they did at the beginning with Jake. Way at the beginning of the season. Foom. Foom. So, they're now just straight up magical children. Foom. Foom. And they have summoned the Temple of Hidden Suns. Foom. Wonderful. And their summoning is so bright it can be seen from space. Alright, and so now we're gonna cut back to the game shop where Jake got beat up by Nate's golems, and it looks like there's been pretty much a war. Jake? Jake, talk to me. Are you still alive? And so we open up with the card shop owner. He's got, I guess, gear. Some cosplay gear that he's been fighting these golems with. Kind of busy over here, Kevin. This fireman's got a lot of spirit in him. Please, do not defile the mark of the maker. Smoosh, smoosh. And Jake has basically deactivated the golem by covering up his what you call the inscription that gave him life. And the last two letters of the name are V and E. So if it's a 5-letter name, you could easily guess it was Steve. Holy Moses, I thought we weren't going to make it for a second there. Nate's packed something powerful in these critters. The bright side is I've got plenty of Clay-Doh to work with. So, what are you doing there? Are you finding the talisman to clear this curse? Oh, we got a little typo here. Do you have... I need to take out that one instance of have. I'll have to do that after this episode. Do you have a wand that can fix my shop back to new? No. What the hell do I look like? A wizard? I'm just finding a toothpick is all. And we look in Jake's box, it looks like he's got like a monkey's paw. And there's the ore gun. There's some snails coming out of the box and a moth. Who knows what all's in there. Gonna try a different name of God here today. Kevin, you got some toy armor for these guys? I have battle staff figures. I think their armor comes off. Whatever you can spare, Buck. Excuse me? Spare? I'll give you a discount. Fine. How about 50%? No way. 45%. No, 25% is the best I can offer. Do you see this place? Insurance won't cover this mess. 30%. 25. Alright, 25. So he's using a different name now. Pretty similar to the last name he used for Buddy, but changed the first letter. So originally it was Earl, and so now it's Carl. Buddies, your service to your last master was real commendable, I gotta say. But this is a new battle under new command. That Nate kid's playing dominoes with the devil right now, and we're gonna get him out of Dodge best we can. So he's dressed up all these golems in this toy armor. Now, if you excuse me, I got ceremony making to do here. And Jake himself is dressed in some new garb to fit the occasion. In honor of the unseen, infinite, etc., etc., bless these forms with a spirit to fight. And in honor of the goddess before the full moon, I invoke your wisdom, your strength, and your fearsome light. Amen. Yours truly, Semper Fi. Cacao. And that's the end of the episode for right now. Oh, there's a Frohelm. I wonder what. Sounds like frozen yogurt. And then to be continued. Oh, and here's your tarot of the week. That's the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. We have Darla here. Eight of Swords usually represents uncertainty, indeterminacy, difficult choices being made, being stuck in a choice where you're not really sure what to do. Usually the thing about the Eight of Swords is you have to figure out what your blindfold is, like what's keeping you from making a proper decision, and then remove that. But yeah, that's your Eight of Swords. And as always, if you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me at MattJRainwater. On Instagram, it's at MatthewRainwater. And then you're already following me on Patreon right now if you can watch this. But you can mention patreon.com/MattJRainwater. And then on YouTube, it's just MattJRainwater. Anyway, it's fun as always, and we will do this again soon. I'm hoping y'all have enjoyed this episode and how season 3 is unveiling itself. It's been a lot of fun, and I will talk to y'all again soon. All right, bye.